Hello, I'm Trey.
And I'm MFS.
In this episode, we will be discussing the three original abandoned IRT local stations.
Worth Street, 18th Street, and 91st Street.
On October 27, 1904, the first subway line in New York City opened, the IRT main line from City Hall to 145th Street, running mostly along Park Ave, 42nd Street, and Broadway. The platforms at each local station were 200 feet long, enough to hold a 4-car local train.
Only a few months later, on January 11, 1905, a southbound Broadway local was stopped at Worth Street. A southbound Lenox local failed to obey a red signal at Spring Street and crashed into the stop train ahead of it. Much of the glass on both trains shattered, injuring 6 people. Fortunately, no one was dead and the trains were still functional. After 10 minutes, they were sent on their way. It was determined that automatic tripping devices, which are present on the express tracks but not on the local tracks, would have prevented this accident.
With the opening of the IRT-H system in 1908, Worth and 18th Streets became part of the Lexington Avenue line, while 91st Street became part of the Broadway branch of the 7th Avenue line. As a solution to overcrowding, local trains were extended to 6 cars in 1910. All IRT local platforms were expanded to 300 feet long to fit the new trains.
Unfortunately, in the late 1940s, some platforms south of 42nd Street had to be extended yet again. And since 18th Street was fairly close to the now 10-car 14th and 23rd Street stations, its platforms were not lengthened and it was sealed off and abandoned on November 8, 1948.
Worth Street's southbound platform was extended to 500 feet since it was used much more than the northbound platform. Neither of 91st Street's platforms were extended since it was north of 42nd Street.
In the late 1950s, platforms north of 42nd Street had to be extended to implement a new service pattern. Since the platforms at 86 and 96th Streets were now 500 feet long, it was decided that 91st Street was too close and had to be closed. On February 2, 1959, 91st Street was sealed off and abandoned.
All platforms south of 42nd Street were also being extended again at this time. Brooklyn Bridge, which was an express station one stop south of Worth Street, did not have 10-car platforms, also using an inconvenient curved platform.
Over the course of several years, it was improved, and by the time it was done, Worth Street was too close to be kept open and extended. Worth Street was sealed off and abandoned on September 1, 1962.
To this day, none of these stations have been reopened or used for any purpose, being covered with graffiti over the years.
Worth Street had one 500-foot platform and one 300-foot platform. 18th Street and 91st Street each had two 300-foot platforms. All 3 stations can be seen by simply looking out the window of a local train.
Unfortunately, I am unable to get footage of them at the moment, but if I do in the future, there will be a card on the end screen.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!